Namaste and welcome. I'm Julie Hill and I'm out here in Calgary, Canada for some yoga therapy training. And to be honest with you, during my training, I've been doing a lot of walking to the training and to restaurants and whatnot, and my legs are tired and my feet are sore. And so I thought I'd bring to you today just a short sequence to help loosen up your legs. So if you're hiking, if you're up in the Rocky Mountains, or if you're just really moving around this summer, or in fitness classes and your legs start to feel tired or sore, your feet, this would be a great routine to bring in. So you'll need a tennis ball for this, and we're going to actually start out and we're going to do everything on the right side first. So go ahead and pause it if you need to grab a tennis ball. Otherwise, go ahead and put the tennis ball under your right foot and roll away. And so while we're rolling out our right foot, we're just looking to kind of roll every area of the foot. So maybe initially you have a certain area that you're drawn to and it feels like a great release. And then perhaps rolling just back and forth or right in front of the heel feels really good. And then make sure that at some point you go from the pinky toe side down to the heel. Yeah, and then lean your weight into it. Great. And then from there, go ahead and set that ball aside. We're going to come down into a seated position, and you can do this seated on the floor or in a chair. We're going to take your right foot and cross it over, and I want you to bring your pointer finger just along the ball, the foot where it meets the toes, and let your toes wrap around that finger. And then maybe you count to 7, make sure that you're breathing, and then release. And then again, allowing the toes to wrap around your finger, finding a nice easy breath here. And then we're going to take our hand and place it along the toes. You can use your other hand. Maybe the right hand is easier for that one. So bring it to the back of the toes from pinky toe all the way to big toe and feel the pressure as you lift those toes towards the finger. So a little bit of resistance with the hand and the toes. And then release. And then again, finding your breath here and a slow count to 7. And then release. And from there, we're going to go ahead and come into a standing position, taking this right leg back. And so I'll go ahead and turn sideways for the filming. But the right leg's going to be in back, and we just want to allow the back heel to press down towards the floor so we get a nice kind of release down the back of this leg. You might feel it closer to your heel. You might feel it closer to your glute. A little bend in this front left leg, and you can allow that to go a little further. So just a couple of easy breaths, and then from here we'll take our hips, put a little bend in that back right leg, and let the hips come to neutral. So you might notice a shift there, and then work to press the heel towards the floor again. It might come all the way down, it might not, and that's okay. And then from there we're going to work on just a little bit of isometric. So I'll turn forward so you can see it from the camera, but taking this left leg, staying in this crescent position, maybe heel touching the floor, maybe it's lifted, whatever's right for you. Pelvis in neutral. We're going to bring our hand to the outside of the left leg and press it into the hand. Make sure you're not carrying any tension through your neck or shoulders here, just easy breath. Just the leg pressing out into the hand holding that leg back. And then cross it to the inside and work from there. Great, and then we'll release, step your feet together, and take a moment just to notice how your right leg is feeling right now as opposed to the left leg. And close your eyes if you want to. Just note that, and we'll go ahead and get the ball and bring it underneath the left foot now. Same thing here. Rolling that foot around again. Maybe you just have a place in your foot that the ball just kind of finds itself going and it feels really good. So perhaps staying there, putting a little more weight into it if you'd like. But make sure that you allow the ball to move all over your foot. And then along that pinky toe side of the edge. And we'll go ahead and set the ball aside. Come into that seated position, and again, taking your finger just below the toes, kind of on the ball of the foot, and let the toes wrap to your finger. Big toe included, and that pinky toe. And then slow count to 7. And then release for a breath here. We'll do it one more time. and then release. And then we're going to go ahead and take your left hand just in front of the toes and put some pressure from the toes into that finger along the front of them. A little bit of resistance there as the toes extend towards or flex towards that finger, and then release. And then again, find your breath here, slow count to 7. 6 and 7. And then release, and we'll come up to standing. We're going to come into that crescent position, this time left leg back. So just allowing the heel to come down to the floor. Really allow your weight to go into the heel for a moment so you just feel a nice release coming down the back of that leg. And you might feel it again closer to the heel or maybe a little closer to the bum. And then from there, you can allow a little bend in that leg, let the pelvis come neutral rather than tilting forward if it is. And then just find that leg working its way down towards the floor. Maybe it touches, maybe it doesn't quite. And we brought in those isometric movements. With this time it would be with the right leg. So I can go ahead and place my right hand on the outside of the leg, just kind of halfway between the knee and the hip, and then push the leg into the right hand. Making sure the pelvis stays as neutral as you can. And then taking that right hand on the inside of the leg and working the leg, this time to the left, into the hand as the hand gently presses back to the leg, activating both the inner and outer muscles of the leg. And then we'll release from there. We'll stretch forward if you'd like, and we're going to go ahead and stand up. And then just take a breath here. Close your eyes and see how your legs feel now. Noticing one in relationship to the other. Option to go back and roll the feet again if you'd like. Or if you're feeling great, head back outdoors. If you have any questions about anything that I covered or requests for something that you'd like to see, please go ahead and feel free to check out my website and email me from there. You can reach me at www.yogabodylllc.com. Here's to a happier and healthier you. Namaste.